to you. Help me keep bringing you the news. You already know how we do. Let's get it, man. I got a good one right here for y'all, but I want y'all to check this out. It's not in the beginning. It's like at the end of the interview. At the end of Hassan's blog, and I want y'all to hear what he got to say, and then I'm gonna give y'all my spill on, how I feel about the situation and everything like that. So I want y'all to tap into this movie, you know what I'm saying? I want you to hit that like, comment, subscribe button, get me in the game. But I want y'all to check this out. Then I'm gonna give y'all my spill. Let's tap in.
You go a little too far with your mouth, with the disrespect. It seems like, Tekashi, you doing interviews running around with everybody, and you acting like you that nigga, but I just got one request, my nigga. Just one request. And when I go live, oh my God, when I tell you when I go live, I just got one request for you, my nigga. I just want you to go in the same room. How you sitting there with Dancer? Extend the invitation to Mel Matrix. Let me see if you got the balls to enter the same building with Mel Matrix. I dare you, my nigga. Because you can't talk all this stuff. You talking like you the illest nigga in Nebraska, but I guarantee you won't sit down with Mel Matrix. I guarantee you won't. Because you know that nigga, like how you said, when you seen Hov and you just knew it was over, lights out. Nah, they didn't feel like that about you. When they felt you, they felt like, you know how you catch a mouse on a trap and you know the mouse is doomed? Yeah, you weak, my nigga. But the crazy part about it is, the illest part about it is, the reason why you can sit up there and you can laugh at a grown man, because first of all, he effed him. No, that never happened. That's your creativity and your mind. But you feel comfortable saying stuff like that because you the same nigga that, you got get off me charges for little kids, my nigga. You got R. Kelly charges, my nigga. That's why you can laugh at stuff like that. You were convicted of the same thing as Africa Bambaataa, so you find it funny. And this is the thing that killed me. Denzel, I don't know if you're a father or not, but to think that something like this is funny is real, real distasteful. And the crazy part about it is, now I say that because I dare nigga to book me for an interview and think that he'll say that to me in my face. I dare a nigga. Because it is what it is. Stay tuned to my live, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Tekashi, you just opened up a door that you ain't going to be able to close. But I tell you one thing. Ever since I sat down with them agents, remember when I said on the interview that somebody in this room, you never know who be touching them kids? Act got to get off me charge. Tekashi got to get off me charge. The only nigga that didn't have a get off me charge that was sitting at that table was me and Wack. So just imagine all the niggas that was in the background.
Yo, that boy 6'9" was like, yo.
He was hating.
No.
Hey, he mad because I stopped watching shit.
6'9" was like, yo. I found the hottest YouTuber. I said, okay, bet. He said, hold up. Who's the hottest YouTuber? Yo, Rock, what's good, boy? What's good? Wait. Hassan, you said the hottest YouTuber. I'm sorry. The hottest YouTuber is Big Act. Hold on, I ain't gonna say it. Hold up.
Smiling with this nigga with a get off me charge. I don't know what's worse. The fact that you got a get off me charge, a R. Kelly charge, a Diddy charge, or the fact that you a rat. You be the judge. Let me know in the comment section. Which one is worse about him? The fact that he ratted, or he was making videos with a 13-year-old girl? Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. I'm out, my nigga.
This is a story about the one who looks to Granger.
Yeah. That's what it is. So I'm gonna give y'all my spill, man, because big shout out to Mr. Hassan Campbell, man. Let me cut this off for y'all. I told y'all.
Never settling.
Ain't no filter on mine on there. I told y'all. So like I said, big shout out to Hassan Campbell for being strong enough to tell his information and things that he went through, his personal life up here on these platforms. It takes a big heart to do that, you know. But what I want to share, right, with y'all is that, you know, Mr. Campbell, when you had this interview with Tekashi69, Academic, and Whack 100 and everybody that was up there, right, you already knew all these situations. You already knew whatever you know about Whack 100, you already knew what you know about 6ix9ine, you already knew what you know about Academic and everything. And then now when things go the way that they supposed to went, left, you up here in your feelings. See, one thing I'm going to tell y'all, right, about people that tell, right? And I don't condone to what I'm doing, but I couldn't leave it dry and waste my money. But like, I'm gonna say this to y'all, right, about telling, right, about the snitching and all this stuff, because people talk about the snitching and all this stuff, because I really starting to see, like, with YouTube, Instagram, the new world we in, where everybody recording and stuff like that, you get to see so many different views and points on things in life now. You get so many different points. When you want to look up something, you have so many different channels to go to that will give you different information about stuff. And I learned that about people that tell, right? Sometimes people get mad at these guys for doing what they was already built to do, what they was born to do. You know, telling to me is what a Sammy the Bull did. Telling is telling. I'm not disregarding that for first and foremost. I'm not taking that away. Telling is telling. But like a Sammy the Bull type dudes that be out there really going through the motions, pitting and work, and pit people down, hurt people's families and things like that. Then they get up there and tell. That's a bone body blow. Like that's like when you take your mans, you know, from their family and roll them under the bus, and you know you do an alpo and all that. That's hurtful right there. Because you know what it was. You was really in it. You was knee deep in it. You know what's going on. You know the do's and the don'ts of the laws and the rules that we make up as outlaws in the streets. But when you got a Tekashi and you really, really look at his lifestyle and his upbringing and who he was as a person, he was a good kid. He's a smart kid. He wanted to rap, obviously. He's intelligent, obviously. And he took on something that was going to help his platform blow up, and he did it, and it was the gangs. He got into the gang world, put them on his platform. He was making music. He was running around crazy, and it blew up. And he took off. And in the process of him taking off, he started trying to do the things that gang people do. And he was getting away with some of the things he didn't get away with, you know what I'm saying? And he carried that image to people that didn't really pay attention to him. Really was believing that he was just this wild street gang member type of guy, but he's really not that. He was a regular kid. He was in the streets hustling, selling drugs, playing with guns. He ain't got a bunch of criminal guys in his life that he grew up with that have been to prison or juvenile halls and things like that. He ain't got them type of friends like that in the hood. Like he ain't run the streets with them at all. He met these guys in the process of his come up. So when people like Tekashi69, you see them up there telling you, I don't even be really that mad at him. I don't even be looking at him like that, because it's kind of like I'll be mad at the people that put themselves in situations with him, because you knew in your heart and soul, if you really a street dude, you know he ain't no street dude. So why would you go do a crime with somebody like him? You know he gonna tell. And I feel bad to all the guys that's doing time and that's away from their family because of what he have done. I'm not taking that away. But I'm just speaking on at the end of the day, when you sitting in them cells and your family, whoever you know that know him, y'all think about it, at the end of the day, you already knew, like, you know what, damn, I should have knew he was going to tell. I know you got to be thinking about that to yourself. I know you got to be thinking about this. You know what I mean? Because you're in jail, so you think about a lot of things you go through in jail. The relationships, family, all types of stuff like that. But when you think about 6ix9ine, you got to think and say, well, damn, you know what? He fit the description of a snitch. He's a civilian. He was going to do that. I ain't going to, I'm about to say he's supposed to, but I'll tell you, he was going to do that. And back to Mr. Hassan Campbell, you really in your feelings. You really, like he almost like was about to cry a little because he shared something that's very, very, very like delicate and unique to him. And like I said, it takes a lot for him to do that, you know, especially in this platform. These type of, man, this thing right here is dangerous, right? When you do that though, you have to have tough skin too. Because you know, you obviously something struck a match where you at and going through back and forth with him now, but you was just in an interview with him, sitting down with him, whacking on, chilling out, smiling, laughing, having a good time, like he was your man. And he already had all the dirt that it was on him, that everything that people talk about 6ix9ine, he was already signed, sealed the deal. He was stamped. He was already officially ready to fly out of here like he had a passport. He was already ticketed out. And you still decide to be with him, so you can't be mad, Hassan, that he's moving the way he's moving or talking about you the way he's talking about you. I'm kind of trying to figure out, is it like y'all doing what rappers do back in the fake beats or something like that? Because it's clearly, I can't see how you up there giving them your time and your minutes up there over things he's saying about you when you already knew that's the type of guy he is, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, we got to be mindful and be aware with people that we deal with, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to look at the people you are around and really see, you know, is that they resume? Like, is this person really that person before you start doing things? And this bigger than, you know, 6ix9ine and Hassan Campbell. This is in life in general for all my young guys out there, even the older guys. Just if you outside, you running the streets and you doing things that you're supposed to be doing as an outlaw, if you got a co-defendant, make sure you know who your co-defendant is. And to be honest with you, it's still the 60-40 with that because you already seen the Alpos and the like I said, the Nicky Barnes and John Gotti, man. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how gangster you are. It's the quote-unquote word that we call gangster. You still liable of getting on that stand and saying, no, I want to go outside. He got to stay in here. I mean, you see it. It's a bunch of Sammy Bulls. So it's like, I'd rather take my chance with a person that really was in the mud than taking my chance with a person that's Dove soap and they want to jump in the mud. It don't make sense at all. So, like I said, man, I hope y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Hassan, I hope you look at that, what you post and put up there, and I hope you fall back from it, man, because it ain't worth it, big dog, at the end of the day. It really ain't worth it. He's doing his job, man, and unless you doing this to make you some money, some nice, to get people like myself to comment and speak on part of it, then guess what? It's a great thing you did to capitalize off of it because it's working. Because when I seen it, I'm like, wow, this doesn't even make no sense. You was just hanging out with this guy, smiling with him, hugged up, breath to breath, damn close enough to kiss him. Like, and now you already knew he was going, you already knew. So I ain't even mad at you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even mad at 6ix9ine either, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, how my daughters used to tell me, you get what you get and don't be mad. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button, tap in, man. Bring me in. Come on, I told y'all I got some pics for y'all. I'm about to really change my style up too, cause I'm about to stop doing the corny negative vibe and put my 2 cents into it. Like, and if I do, it's gotta be something that's really, really concerning to me because I don't want to have my page like that where I'm sitting here like talking to y'all about stuff like that. Well, there's so many things in this world that's more better, more happier, that can put money in our pocket, give us great information on how to be a better man to our family, be a better husband to our wives, be a better father to our children, and just being a man of the household and knowing what a man's supposed to do. It is okay to let it be known if you need help, reach your hands out, because you ain't going to get nothing with your hands closed but a fair one. I love y'all. Let's go.